salon owners look, oh, look at that salon owner looking at me going. What do you mean, Sam? Start telling. Tell versus sell. Just tell, tell, tell. What do you mean, Sam? Take a look at this. I'm going to sell you on this paddle brush because I'm just going to tell you about it. I don't care if you buy it or not. But if I tell you about it, I guarantee if I tell you the right way, you're going to buy this. Watch this. Everybody here. Ben, zoom in on this brush. Okay? This brush is a paddle brush, Louise. I'm going to talk to Louise. Louise, this is a paddle brush. When you have a tangle, Louise, it's a great brush to get it out. Let's get a tangle in there. Now, I know your daughter's hair is long, Louise. Get the tangle out. Louise takes the brush. She goes this way like this. Starts down low like this, but she gets caught. I go, pause there, Louise. This is a paddle brush. When you look at the brush, the pins coming out of the brush, that looks like a forest of trees. If you see it, say yes. Yes. It's a forest of trees. They're just scattered all over. When you have a tangle, you need to line the trees up. Now the trees are lined up. Now your tangle's going to come out a lot easier. What do you mean, Sam? Take the brush now, Louise, and I want you to use just the first row, tilt it diagonally 45 degrees, and now just fan out your daughter's tangle, and you're not going to be pulling on her hair. And you or her will have a great relationship. When you want to go in and you're blow drying, and you want to stretch your hair out, now you're going to work with the trees. When you want to detangle, you line the trees up. If you learn something, say learn.
Learn.
How many of you honestly learned something about paddle brush? Raise your hand. Come on, be honest. Look around the room. And all hands down. All I did was just tell you about it. Is this making sense, guys? Tell versus sell. Now, paddle brush. So I'm going to get my tangles out. Oh, look at that. He's lined up the pins, the trees. I'm getting my tangles out. Okay? Once I get the tangles out, then I'm going to switch brushes. Sam, what's the idea, the end result you're going for? I want a nice, slick, smooth ponytail. I don't want any tracks in it. Now, when you have a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old daughter, you know what I'm talking about, tracks. They go to school, they get called out on their tracks. Tracks are the separations in here. So I don't want any tracks. So the first thing I would do is directional blow dry this. What would we do first?
Directional blow
Our
dry.
product of choice would be Guts 10. And we're working everything at the base. We're controlling the base, getting it the direction we want to move. Look how easy this was done in a directional blow dry. And then after that, I hit it with a texture iron. If you're familiar with the texture iron, say yes.
Yes.
Texture iron will give the hair more girth. It gives it more thickness. Makes it more pliable. My product of choice was Iron Shape 11, a thermal heat protector that protects the hair. If only that little girl on YouTube would have known that. You just got it. All right, now watch. Look at the knuckles. Knuckles are up close to the head. Watch, Sam. Watch, Sam. At no time am I going to do this. Now when I do that, I lost everything. I lost my smoothness. So knuckles stay up. But Sam, what? How do you get the hair underneath your hand? Watch my hand. Watch it in the monitor if you can't see. Look at the brush. Did my knuckle leave the head? No. Look at that. I go right where I need that hair and I bring it right to the pocket. Sam, what? What's the pocket? The pocket is our index finger and thumb. That's where everything is being brushed to. No tracks. I'm ready to go. Now show them that elastic string. This is an elastic string. Pull on it. Okay? That you can get at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Okay? Get a nice gauge. Now watch what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to take the string and tie a butcher's knot. Sam, what? Why aren't you using a round elastic? Because I've discovered if I use a round elastic, I mess everything up that I did here. Now I'm taking the tail comb and hairspray, trying to clean everything, and I end up with a little bird's nest around my stem of the ponytail. Watch this now. Watch this. I'm going to go in and tie a butcher's knot. What kind of knot? Butcher's knot. When we tie a butcher's knot, we place it in between our thumb and index finger. Once it's there, we roll the thumb and index finger, wrap twice around the thumb. How many times around the thumb?
Twice.
Take the excess length, pull hard, up and now to my knuckle. For the first time, the knuckle leaves the head, now it secures up against the head, securing the elastic. I reach on the opposite side, I pull, watch the elastic, up against her head, to the knuckle, secure. Reach around, I'm going to do 3 to 4 rotations. How many rotations?
3 to 4.
3 to 4 rotations. So I go one more. Now watch me tie it. Watch this. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. I'm with it. Okay, here we go. Watch. Now watch this. Ponytail didn't move. Did not move. Now watch the X. Tie butcher's knot. Google it if you forget it. Just Google butcher's knot. That's the knot they tie. We make an X. I'm going to square you to bend. You make an X. The one that's closest to me, I'm going to wrap that one twice. Once, twice. How many times?
Twice.
I'm going to pull on a scale of 1 to 10. We are pulling a 6. What are we pulling?
6.
We keep the 6, we cross, and we pull an 8. We pull a what?
8.
You'll hear a little pop. You hear a little pop. Oh, you heard it. Yes, there's a little pop. Now she can headbang all night, and this ponytail is not going to go anywhere. Okay, now we're going to make the stem. Make the what?
Stem.
So we take excess. I have to go to East Peoria tomorrow, so I can't cut this. Normally, I would cut it. Sam, what's the stem? The stem is the elastic, and it's actually covered up with a section of hair. So I'm going to take a section from underneath. Now we're going to wrap this around that stem. If you're with me so far, say yes.
Yes.
Okay, now we take that, we wrap. And I'm talking about making a ponytail. Fashion Week, we have to put these things in quick, and they've got to be perfect. Now we take a small grip. Now watch this. This is valuable. Hold on this little piece on right here. Don't you dare go that. Okay, look at the grip. Ben, not sure how tight you can come in on just this pin, Ben. Okay, now look at the grip. It's got a smooth part underneath and a ridges on part. This is value. I'm explaining to Louise. Louise, I'm going to place a grip. By the way, Louise, it's got a ridge and it's got a smooth. When you open up this grip, the wavy part is what goes up against your head, not the smooth part. Did that make sense? Watch.
Yeah.
Here it is. Here's how I always used to put them in. They would always slide out. Why? Because the smooth was on the bottom. The grippy part needs to, the wavy part goes on the bottom. If that makes sense, say sense.
Sense.
Louise goes, why didn't you tell me that? You never told me that. Louise, I just discovered it. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take what I was holding, that little piece here. I wrap that, wrap it around. Now I'm going to take the smooth part, catch some of what I have, and some of the stem, and now the ridgy part goes in a diagonal. Why a diagonal, Sam? If we place it vertically, the pin comes out on the opposite side. If you learn something, say yes.
Yes.
All right, ponytail. Now watch, let's do some things with the ponytail. Let's go to our pillow-proof extender. Here's what I discovered with pillow-proof extender. Anytime you're going to back comb, anytime you want frothiness, pillow-proof extender. Okay, now watch the ponytail. So I'm going to hit this with my pillow-proof extender, and it just gives it a really nice frothiness. I want that frothiness in there. Okay, so we're going to put that away. Now my next product of choice, I'm going to go with Braid 803. Redken was pretty smart for giving us products that we need. Braid 803, look how I can go through, open up the tab on my Braid 803. When I open up this, I take this little tab right here, we open that up, and then watch what happens with the box. When I open up the box, what's really cool is I'm getting the instructions for the braid inside. And that's Braid 803. Now what I love about Braid 803, watch the product work on my hand. When I look at this, I go, first thought about this as Redken, a 3 for braiding. I need something with more slip. They put it in their hand, they went, watch Sam, look how much slip I got out of that. You can just start to see, it just starts to fall. So it's really nice in terms of getting a nice, little smooth texture, but at the same time controlling your flyaways. Now here we go. Okay, we're going to take this ponytail, we're going to create some looks out of it. I'm going to slice that horizontally in half. Okay, we're going to slice 3 sections. How many sections?
3.
Okay, I've got 3 people here. When we teach people how to braid, don't worry about the hands. Worry about the rhythm. Worry about the what?
Rhythm.
So I'm going to take 3 people. Person on the outside says, I want the middle. I say, okay, climb over, get in the middle. Person on the outside says, I want the middle. Climb over, get in the middle. I'm going to do 2 rotations. How many rotations? 2. This season, I'm going to take one, go up high. I'm going to grab a section. I'm going to drag it down this season to the center. So Sam, you're feeding in the center. Yes, but I'm not overlapping like a normal braid. Why? Because I want this to look very fishtail-like with 3 rather than 2. You'll see why in a moment. Reach up high, come through, drag down into the center. Come back through in the middle. This person says, bring a friend with you. Go up, grab him, bring him down, drag him into the middle. But drag it down. If I'm not overlapping, you'll see the difference in a moment. Come through. I split that in half, drag down into the middle, come back through, down into the middle. Now watch. Just watch the visual difference. Look, I'm overlapping here, and look at that visual difference compared to that. If you see it, say yes.
Yes.
And now I'm going to take an elastic, small elastic. Okay, I'm going to place an elastic right on the end there. Now I want to cover up this elastic. Here's a problem solution. Problem. I don't have enough hair length to cover that elastic up. Now, a trick I'm going to give you right now is going to be worth the ticket of this price. Watch this now. I'm going to take 2 hairpins. How many hairpins?
2.
That's a grip. Take 2 hairpins. So I take 1 hairpin. First one, I'm going to take it, I'm going to slide it right underneath this elastic. So Sam, you're taking the top of the grip and you're going to slide it right underneath the elastic, yes. So I take that top, bend, good shot, bend. All right, so the top went under, the feet that are open are at the bottom. If you're with me, say yes.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to take excess length, and I'm going to wrap this around that hairpin, around the elastic and the hairpin. If you're with me, say yes.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to come through, take another hairpin, and I'm going to use this hairpin. The object now is I want to get this hair through that hairpin. Through that. So I'm going to use this hairpin as a means. I capture the hair, I come back through, put this pin through that, and I pull the hair through. Can you see I got it through that pin?
Yeah.
Say yes if you're with me.
Yes.
Take the pin. Okay, now watch what I'm going to do. Hold on to that, push the pin down. Okay, hold on to this, push the pin down. Grab the pin at the bottom and pull through, and voila, you cover up the